Before this video gets fully underway, I'd like to give a shout out to Spartan because recently his channel has come under attack of some people he beat up in, yes, Xenoverse 2, right on Xbox One. Apparently they got mad that he beat them up in a 3v3 because they tried to jump him and he still won. Then they went on his channel, like about 20 of them, and just dislike bomb his stuff. So a link to his channel will be in the description and the comment section below. And yeah, just go subscribe to him. He has good content. His builds are sometimes good too, so you just gotta pick your preferences and give him a like and subscribe. Okay, so for the real purpose of this video, I'm pretty sure it's something that we can all relate to, but it's jump vanishing, or step vanishing, whatever you want to call it. Not really jumping at all, you're just stepping, so step vanishes. So it's when people just constantly, yeah, exactly what you think I'm talking about. Step vanish, constantly backing up, back forth. They see you attack, they wait for you to come and attack, they back up and then do it again, and then just press square. Especially if they're Goku or something, and you just constantly keep doing it over and over again. Pretty sure it's something we've all come across. We've all possibly done because we didn't know if it was broken or not. We tested it out and we was like, oh shit, yes, this is broken. We shouldn't play like this. So yeah. Fortunately, Bandai Namco thought of this idea and they put it in, but they also put in this new feature called Burst Dash, I believe, and it's Square X for PS4. Not sure what it is for Xbox One. Don't have time to look at my controller right now. But they put in this magnificent feature to counter this step vanishing thing, but to their regard, they didn't account hit detection as well. That thing that they never got right since Xenoverse 1 that they said they fixed, but really only increased the hitboxes as if no one could notice. Yeah, that burst dash thing, that's what it's supposed to be for. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and they can still get away very, very fast. It's hardly effective. The only time I can think burst dash is actually effective is when someone's using an ultimate or transforming from a distance, or using anything with super armor from a distance for that matter, and you double clutch it and you go break their guard. Now you can use it whenever you have more stamina than somebody and you just pressure in their ass, or like when you're in Kaioken times 20 or times 3 or whatever, then yeah, it's useful then. But for the intended purpose that it was supposed to be for, to chase people that's running, it's not very effective at that. It doesn't do its job well. It does everything else but its intended purpose job. The burst dash effect is quite useless, but this isn't a video about the burst dash effect. If needed, I will do a video on it sooner or later, but I'm pretty sure I won't have to because we all know how useless it is at this point for its intended purpose. But back to step vanishing. Now step vanishes, they're fucking cancerous, alright? I don't like using them, to be honest. There's a difference between abusing them and spamming them and using them, alright? Now every now and then I do use them, yes. That's just to move faster, just controlling the game. But for the most part, I like to sidestep, just regular sidestep, the left stick, X, do whatever. I don't like to hold on to L2 with it as well, because to me, having that many invincibility frames just isn't needed. I'd rather, to be quite honest with you, I'd rather go against a key blast, like a person who sidesteps, doesn't use the step vanish, but just sidesteps manually and key blast cancels, rather than a person that does the step vanishes a shit ton and wait for you to come and attack, especially if they have a high prioritizing character such as Goku Black, anybody with the name Go at the start of their name, anybody with Goku's hair, any assassin with a fucking trench coat on, those type of people, those characters, yeah, those shits. And for the most part, Saiyans, because they have a shit ton of priority. If a Saiyan constantly does that, 9 times out of 10, if you try to attack them, you're gonna clash. And if they're low on stamina, you know how dreadful that can be, because they're just gonna get all their stamina back. So with this fucking problem, they didn't think it through. You can also actually gain ki while you're doing this. So if ki spamming was a problem in Xenoverse 2, which to me it really isn't, female humans in general really don't give it a bunch of regen. So if they really want to spam, they'd have to get 10 bars of ki or put 125 in ki, the ki stat, and then use drain charge over and over again if they really want to spam. But that would require them to get up close and personal, kind of like how I just did to the mic. So this new feature that they put in, it doesn't have any consequences, to be quite honest with you. The burst dash doesn't catch you. They can't manually catch you, and if you constantly do it, you really won't be able to be caught. Now the thing is, they could fix it by every time you, like, let's say 10 to 20 step vanishes like a bar of stamina, or make it proportional, something like that, like every step vanish like 1/10 or 1/20th of a bar. You know, that would make sense, because you would think in the show that when they did that shit, they're moving at high speeds, but they also have to use their energy to move at these high speeds. Like, it's a sudden burst of speed. It's like a sprint. It's like a very quick sprint, except it's so fast to them that it's just a little blur to us. That's how it was in the show. That's how it should be in the game, since they want to go for this realistic shit. So you're probably wondering how to stop this. Well, you can't really stop it in a sense. You can, the only, if you fight a person that's constantly doing this and backing up and doing whatever, you can't just hit them out of it. It's just not, you just can't like hit them out of it or grab them out of it, because anytime you go for an attack, they're just gonna go behind you or just straight up attack you. So what you gotta do is bait them. All right, when they're like backing up or doing whatever, you go up to them and act like you're gonna hit, but you cancel that with whatever you want. You can just stop, block, do a move right there. So that way, whenever you do get in front of them, they're gonna think you're about to attack, but in reality they're not. So 9 times out of 10, they're either gonna like back up and then go for the attack, or like sidestep inside, like circle you and go behind you. So if that's the case, if you know, look at their patterns first. If you know they're gonna go behind you, all right, use a move that'll like back hit, like Empress Blast or hits time breaker move. But if you know that they're gonna attack you from the front, use a move that has a bunch of priority. Arm crash. I would say Punisher Drive, but that move is broken to high shit. But if they're playing cheap, then so if you feel like you really want to use it, then use it. Other moves, any key move for that matter. That's just how to attack. That's how to counter it. Use a counter, God Breaker, Burst Rush, Pressure Sign, any move with a bunch of hit priority. And if you really don't want to use a move, just because it can be risky, they can bait you out of a bait. You know, that's some next level shit, but they can bait you out of a bait. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to like stop in front of them and look at what they're about to do. If they like circle behind you, and then like you stop and then they circle behind you and you try to do a back hit and they perfect block it, well, they see what you're trying to do. So what you're gonna want to do is stay in there, like stay right there and hold the block button. So as soon as they go behind you, just block vanish, and then you'll end up behind them. Now you could be wasting a bar of stamina, but this is one of the easiest ways to attack it. Now, is it effective? It can be, but it can waste your bars of stamina too. The only way this really wouldn't burn your stamina that much is if you're in Kaioken ×3 with the Kaioken Z Soul, because they'll only burn a half a bar of stamina. Considering 1 bar vanishes, that does include block vanishing. If someone's just gonna like double bait you to where you go up to them then stop like you're about to attack, then they like vanish back, but they hesitate and don't vanish all the way forward again, then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go behind them, but you got to be careful because they might see that, you know, like the next level shit. You can always use a move, but if you don't want to use a move, sometimes you might have to go for the grab, because 9 times out of 10, if somebody is spamming or abusing the step vanish, they're gonna be block canceling as well. So if they are like vanishing towards you, and if they most of the times they stop in front of you just in case you're about to attack, because they try to predict you like that, you're gonna want to grab or hit them with arm crash, or hit them with actually any move that's unblockable, any quick move that's unblockable, by the way, or any move that'll do a bunch of damage to their guard, so that way they'll have a consequence. So next time, every time they think they're about to get away with a block spam or whatever you want to call it, they'll think about something. They'll be like, if I do this, I could potentially lose 2 bars of stamina. And considering those 2 bars of stamina can add up pretty quick, it can be quite effective. So hopefully I helped you with the step vanish spam or jump vanish spam, whatever you want to call it. If you have any more questions, ask me in the comment section below. But this was quite a bit of a like a commentary video, but it's also a helping video. So I don't know what you want to call it whatever you want, but I did try my best to attempt to assist y'all if any one of y'all have problems with this situation. But make sure to leave a like, Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll catch y'all later in the next video.